Welcome back to LEGO by the Book. Today I'm building set 8757, the Bionicle Visorak Battle Ram, which is a combination of regular system bricks and Bionicle parts and Technic parts. This was sent to me. I don't remember who sent it, but they are awesome. And, Drain? The set was, it made it to my LEGO room, and then got slightly misplaced. Bits and pieces of it ended up in various places, and I ended up mistaking it for just a bag of random brick, and I sorted some of it. Luckily, I didn't sort most of it. I only sorted the Technic parts out. And so it'll be easy for me to pull them back out here at the LEGO, my build table, and I want to build it, because it looks weird and interesting, and I had never seen Bionicle sets that had that much system parts in it, which is why I didn't recognize it. And some of it are in a color I definitely didn't have most of these parts in. They're in that dark blue, which is just a beautiful shade of blue. I wish I had more of that blue. But let's get into this and see what exactly we've got going on, because I've never built any Bionicle before. Wasn't my style. We start with a bunch of, well, what look like minifigs, frankly. They all have specific weapons. They are not opposable in any way. Their limbs don't move, but they do just have a standard LEGO base. I don't know if these represent specific characters from other parts of the line, or if these are standalone. I know there was a very complicated storyline that went with Bionicle, and it's one of the things that made it so popular, was that there were comic books and TV shows and all of that to go along with it, and so you could really get into it and really enjoy all of that. I've always found things that have a storyline to be much more interesting. It's what I loved about the early, late 80s, early 90s space and castle and pirate, is they had very well-defined factions and specific stuff, and you'd get sets, minifigs from one faction and the other one as prisoners or fighting, and it just helped make it very playable, in my opinion. So I have no idea what these guys' story are, but we have them all with their weapons, which is neat. And now apparently we start building the Ram. All in dark grays and dark blues. I like that. That is classy. Missing a part? Am I missing a part? Nope, there it is. Now those parts, I believe, got take down. I think those parts got put in this bin for future sorting. Maybe? Question mark? I need another tray. Hey, no, make it a mess. Where are you at? I know you're in here. One. Come on, show yourself. 2, 3, 4. Aha! I found it. There is no need to panic. Are you panicking? Stop it. Come on. There we go. Next page. Oh, now we get into the blue. It's such a pretty blue. What's going on here? All right. What is, okay. Okay, alright. Oh, now we get into the arches. Very good. The siege ram is starting to take shape there. Alright, now we build the ram part. Bit thing. Now we need pins. Pins. No, you're not pins. Which of the bins has pins? Aha! The pin bin. All of the pins in all of the land. Alright, we need a couple of those. But we're going to need 2 more. And at the far side. Alright. Alright, we need a couple of those. Stop it! I hate your stuff. Alright, I need a couple of you in black. Come on, give me the black one. And one more. Okay. Gears. Might not need that one again, but we might. Alright. There we go. Now we need axles. Axle bin. Oh, what size axles? Those look to be maybe this size. Yeah, okay. And now we need this bin. That'll be you. Well, pretty sure we're going to need 2 of those. Okay. And now we need beams. Beams. How big? 7. 7 beams. I recently went through and adjusted the organization on all of my... Yep, okay, so it is mirrored, luckily. I planned for that and pulled all the right parts. Anyway, I recently went through and reorganized a lot of my Technic parts as they had become a scotch scattered. More beans! It's going to be a long beam and a 5 beam. Probably another long beam, I would guess. Okay. And a bunch more pins. Remove all of you. Bunch more pins as well as one of those. Which bin are those in? No. Did I already pull that bin? I did not pull that bin. Oh, there you are. No, not you. Aha! I found you. Alright, where was I? Okay, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and 2 of those. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, done. There, 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 there. Alright. So about you guys, where do you guys stand on Bionicle? Bionicle was, I would say, after my time, as it were. I never got into it. I'm somewhat curmudgeon-y, get off my lawn, or was curmudgeon-y, get off my lawn about Bionicle. until I saw the, I think it was the Toys That Made Us, or something along, I can't remember what the exact name of the series was, but it was a documentary on toys, and they did a documentary on Lego, and Bionicle is what saved Lego. Lego nearly went out of business and had to sell to Mattel as a result of some very poor choices on their part. But they were able to rally largely because of Bionicle. And because of that, I have a distinct appreciation for Bionicle. I still am not particularly interested in it from, wanting to collect it or anything like that, but it's just a matter of it saved something that I care about and therefore has earned at least a certain amount of my respect and appreciation. So, there's that. But what about you guys? When did Bionicle come out for you? Was it something you collected, or it's not actually attached, it's just kind of stuck there? One of these little bug dudes. I have a whole bunch of these bug dudes. I got a whole bag of these little bug dudes now. No idea what they're about. Alright, battering ram goes in. Aha! We have Ram. I dig it. Okay, now all sorts of pins. A little bit more brick. Do need another axle. And 8 of these, it looks like. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let me know. Thoughts? Did you enjoy it? Did you play with it growing up? Were you curmudgeon? You get off my lawn like I was? How do you feel about it now? Also, how many of you have found other uses for it? I've got a friend who uses Bionicle to build, we need some beams, Transformers. Because they give all the hinge joints and whatnot that exist, but the fact that you can still interface it to regular Lego means that you can do a lot of the sorts of joints and folds and stuff that you need to be able to build Transformers using Lego, and I always thought that was pretty cool. I gave him pretty much all of the Bionicle that I had, because I had no use or interest in it, so whenever I end up with Bionicle, for whatever reason it has been known to happen, that I will end up with a little bit of Bionicle here and there. I'll get it in a collection buyout. I'll find a bag of it at Goodwill. And I acquire it and give it to him. So there is a chance that this may end up going to him, though I may just keep this one for myself. One thing I thought was neat was the beams are not gray. They are, in fact, the pearlescent silver, which is pretty snazzy looking. Oh, we got a broken pin. Can't have that. Damaged pin. Alright, now we are going to build legs, apparently. A gob and a half of them. 1 1/4 gob. Okay, we need 4 of these. We need 4 tiny axles. Give me. Here we go. So, I'm gonna need to pull the 8 of these out of here. 6, 7, 8. Alright. Here we go. I can figure out which way these go on the first try. Probably not. That one appears to go that way. And interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. I have made a scuttlefoot. Meh. Alright. And we make 4 more. They are symmetrical. They are identical. I approve of this. I don't have to try to figure out orientations. Or multiple different orientations. I just need to figure out the one multiple times. If you are into Bionicle, tell me your favorite piece of Bionicle lore. Your favorite character, or your favorite story arc, or what have you, because I know absolutely nothing about it whatsoever. I know there were masks involved, but I don't know what they did. What they were for, what they were about. I see. Maximum scuttlage. Alright, we have legs. Looks like it's designed. I mean, you could actually bend the legs to get it fully up off the ground. I don't think it was really designed to. I think the legs are meant to just kind of make it look like it scuttles. But you could scuttle it. It could scuttle. That word has multiple meanings. Oh no. What bin did that part end up in? No. Not gonna be there. It's going to be in the other. Yes? No. That's the serious other bin. Relegated to the I have no idea where to put these. Aha! I found the thing! I wondered what those parts were for. Hey, shelf. Go back to being a shelf. How dare you? And again, that pearlescent silver part. And we need another axle. And we need a... Oh, which bin are those in? Not the gear bin, no. That one. There we go. This set had an inordinate variety of Technic parts. I'll have to go through pretty much every single bin I have, which is neat. Okay, need one of those. What about which bin is that in? That's not going to be in there. That's going to be in... You? Should be you, yes. How I have my Technic parts organized is probably even more of a matter of philosophy and personal preference than even the way I have my Lego sorted. Really had pearlescent one of those? Was it all pearlescent? Surely not. Surely not. Yup, sure enough. Huh. Neat. Maybe? Question mark? I don't think so. Nope, next size up. Okay. Alright, now we need more of these. Wait, there's just a turntable? I did not see that coming. Okay. do you guys have your Technic brick sorted? That would be an interesting thing to hear about, because, like I said, it's very distinctly a matter of philosophy how you sort your Technic, because there is no right or wrong way. What I consider to fall into one category might not be what category you would put that under. Oh, that is just neat. The way they've done this catapult. The runners don't want to stay in those. Are they supposed to? I think it would need to be a little bit wider if those are going to stay in there. Anyway, yeah. How do you sort yours? I have mine sorted to a fairly fine granular level. Where did that turntable end up? There it is. I have like axles obviously all fit together and beams all fit together, and some of those are fairly straightforward, but some of them not so much. There's some you could choose any of a number of categories to put it in. Gear bin. And I'm sure there are ways that would make more sense, or parts that are more commonly used together, but that aren't necessarily in and of themselves similar. I can see that making a lot of sense. Oh, I need another one of those. Just an acre of those in this build. Oh, there we go. And then some more regular brick that I need to suss out. Technic was never my personal area of expertise growing up, or wasn't my area of interest. I had a friend who was much more into Technic, and unsurprisingly ended up becoming the crew's engineer for a while. Really? 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 Apparently. Okay. Nope, wrong way. What is the point? Oh, okay. Well, it gives you the... Okay. We have a catapult. And we have some ramparts. And we have some bladey bits. Gotcha. Yep. We've got some chains. The chains make sense. And then we have some green vine. And the green vine, to me, seems to stick out like a sore thumb. Nope. Sore thumb. Thorsome. A thorsome. Alright. We need more bugs. Bugs. Give me the bugs. So, apparently this thing is being pulled along in its scuttlage by a bunch of bugs. I'm sure there's an explanation for why these vines why they went with green instead of the black rope. Probably supposed to simulate vines. I don't know. I don't make the rules. So there we have it. And we have our bugs and our soldiers. Charge and whatnot and yar and get them and blarg and stuff. Yeah. And then the ammunition. Oh, we do have one more bug. The ammunition are the orange, partially orange, translucent rocks. And they just sit on there and get twanged. Da, 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 da. Twang! Not a whole lot of range. Alright. Let us, for a moment, abandon the cannon and assume that the little soldiery dudes are bad guys. Can we hit them with a rock? Hurrah! No. Hurrah! I got two of them! I spun one of them around like a top. Hilarious. The rock exploded. Most excellent. Well, that is a neat set. I don't know what you would be ramming. If there was a fortress of some kind that you would actually lay siege to this with. I don't know how well you can actually see what's going on here. But it's pretty... Oh, wait, I'm missing parts. There are spears involved. Spears up here. And spears in his face. Got him some face spears. There we go. Now the ram is a bit more menacing. And snake mouth like. Rabbity. That's neat. I like things with action features, so that is pretty nifty. Anyway, if anybody knows the lore of this thing, let me know. Put it down in the description. I like lore, so I'd love to hear about it. So what's the story with the scuttlebugs? Something about they can bite the rope with their teeth, with their mandibles, their mandibulars. Ha! Not sure why. I'm sure that's important. It's probably part of the story. Give me lore. Let me know. So, yeah. Thanks for this. This was a fun set. I enjoyed building this. Thank you for watching.